so that you can be highly rewarded. Another subscribe. Look at this like that. God, very good.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visiting team and our home team. On the visitor's sideline, their head coach. His team fired up and ready for this one. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His team back after the International Series game a week ago, so we'll see how fresh their legs really are. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his fourth NFL campaign.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you. This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
2nd and 10. Ready. Ready. They'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. A pickup there of 13. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here's our first carry for their running back. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
That's quickly out to Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Right back to Williams. They connect again. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Press all 80. Go.
Back to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket. And when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Back. 19.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
Oh, yeah, so
He'll
they
send
got
this
him.
one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. 1st and goal at the 2.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Get it. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
He'll look to throw.
There it is.
In the end zone. Touchdown, Wizard.
On the center.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
We ain't say this drive that this tournament also been waiting for. Only the first drive. Good sign.
Not going for 2. They'll
One of
kick
the
the
best
point
offenses
after.
in the league last season.
He's got it. And the Wizards have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. And taking the snaps, quarterback now in his 3rd year in the league.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. There's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today. Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The open man is Andrews. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Carl Granderson He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Talking raving about this guy
First
right
catch
here.
for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back overall last season. Now it's his turn.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 4.
From the 33, here's second and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not what you want to see quarter 1 of week 1. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
Fires quickly and is complete on the slant. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is third and inches.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go!
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 7-0 is our score. More from the International Series in London after this. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Blues are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This fielded at about the 9. The Wizards offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10.
We should have kept it. Yep, it's over in London now.
This drive will start on the ground.
Put together another drive.
He's taken down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Here comes third and 6. He'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row.
Especially with the
now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Teams that made it to the playoffs.
On 4th down, they'll call on Brad Robbins here to punt.
Defensive drive.
They'll take this in back to the 16. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Blues offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Best bets would just be the team that get it. Shoot, take it. You the rookie last year.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
The last season, he was damn near right here. Could have been the leader in tackles.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Wizards offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
First full season of the start. It's a walk-on in this league.
Let's go now.
Wasn't drafted, wasn't rookie free agent.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Shoot, that's they didn't want that. There he is.
25. And he will score. Touchdown, London. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Good-looking rushing touchdown. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. You might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Visitor.
Now for the point after.
All 4 teams can't do that, though, can't we? We don't see.
It's
up. Louisville was #1 last season.
Wizards extend their advantage to 14-3.
In Houston. Houston went on an incredible run. Playoffs. Also,
both teams ready to go once more. As the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Blues offense about ready to take over once more. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10.
We told you the season should only get better as we go along with this franchise. New players every year. Just some old players out.
Receiver in motion, headed left. On the RPO. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Players on defense.
They'll give on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. you become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up the third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Just Allen hurt. Okay, just Allen. So Diaz was able to go. That's why he in here.
8-yard line.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
He'll get this out wide. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7.
45-yard line.
19
They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The Wizards offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
Okay, break.
You already know how you start, how you feel. You see the scene one did last year. The postseason.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
The throw here is complete. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. That's in an area where usually this play gets erased. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction. Open man is Davis. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
I ain't know what Ford should have let that man take.
3rd and long.
80 catches.
Right side and brought in by Williams. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Catch is made. That is Williams. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a stretch play. Running right. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
So anything's possible.
On the jump. Let's go now.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Let's go. Let's go.
That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. A run on 1st and goal. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A gain of 3.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Wizard. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Speed of hearts. New coach. Another team with a new
the
coach.
Extra point try forthcoming. He knocks it through. And the Wizards move out to a 21-3 advantage.
21. Lose 3.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The Blues offense going to get it one final time in this 1st half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete. And will be forced out of bounds. A very short gain.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Blues.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the 1st half, Mike, and You give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
It's just speaking about it. They used to do last season.
Extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Blues get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10.
As I said, it's like Patrick Holmes and my old Kansas City Chiefs with Tyreek Hill.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away.
Doesn't matter. Once that clock don't say
Here
triple
comes the
zero.
return from the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready,
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So the two teams head for their respective locker rooms.
Kickoff weekend.
We head to Orlando.
Yr2.
Scott Hansen
Let's
has
go
our
with
halftime
football
report.
league.
Scott.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Blues offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
The 2 yards.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. This one's hauled in by Daniel Bellinger. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards.
First down.
While everybody wants to attack the middle of the field, you just have to make sure you don't do it recklessly. You want to make sure you protect both the ball and your receiver. And in this case, he does both. Puts it on the money, picks up a big gain.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. And that will be a 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the market. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Back to throw. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Second and goal.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal.
Right in his juke move.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him, he
will take this one across into the end zone.
Touchdown.
2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That'll be caught. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
It's a game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Wizards offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10.
So they got the play call. They got. It's been like they got.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
Come on.
He'll look to throw. That caught by Davis. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
They really got me doing my homework.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. He'll take this forward for about 5.
Hey, boy, you got to block to get out the way.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the 1st down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They just want to make 40 minutes for never let him go.
Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That over 80 catches.
Let's go now.
It underseen something.
Up the middle they go. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
They're 85 today, but he actually got a new number playing tribute.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
It's a close friend of his.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
19 Tiger, 19
That's what y'all
Tiger.
doing? Didn't I? Where's you at?
Ready?
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
There it is. That man here.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the first down, so they convert
We
on
were
3rd
8-9
down
last
with a
season with
pickup
Portland.
of 9.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this
Tell
is
me, they got
something
me
defenses
here, coach.
want to
Take
force
me far.
offenses to do. Methodically
Got
work
me
their
far
way
here
down the
to front.
field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
18 Cardinals.
Well, I thought they would let some loose creep back in.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Get your bodies on.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now, faking the give. Forced to his right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. The Michigan man, David Ojabo, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Here we go.
You right, you right.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
And that one bounces off the crossbar, but it goes in. It's good. And the Wizards will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And he has a big sigh of relief there, Mike. I mean, that was a very fortunate bounce because he definitely did not get all of that one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Blues offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
San Diego. I'm about a playoff team. Season ago got demolished by a team that didn't do nothing this season. That's what I'm saying.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. 2nd and 1.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. He'll drop to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the first down up to the 44.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
Big throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
The open man is Atkins. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
When you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Wizards offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the run to the right.
Tiny, he's just sitting back there.
And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, that's Eston Chisholm. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Deputy Lion. Let's go.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Blues offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space, but keep that to a pretty modest gain.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple, and it sets up third down.
And it's third down.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have that first down.
Yards
Gain
in
of
the first
6
game of the season.
as they convert on third down.
First down, Blues.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Cordell Flock. And the Wizards will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike. The ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
It's first down, and they'll run.
Oh, there we go.
He's inside the 25.
What a game. What a game for him.
He's got another
What's got to do?
Touchdown, London. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. This has got to feel good, Greg. You open at home and a great performance with one more touchdown added on top.
Not many better ways, Mike, than to create some excitement amongst your fan base than to have a great home opener. Every team works all off-season. They stress it during training camp. Let's get off to a great start, and then all of a sudden you're able to do it in front of your home crowd. Man, this has been a really impressive performance.
And now, after the big play, going to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Blues offense and their big play wide out getting set for their next possession. Well, Greg, this is going to take a lot of self-reflection here. You build up so much for the season opener. To struggle like this has got to be a tough feeling.
Yeah, we've never spoken to a team before their week 1 matchup where they didn't tell us this is the best training camp they've ever had. It's the best roster they've ever had. I mean, how many times have we heard that? So in this case, though, Mike, I think you have to be careful that you don't overcorrect. Of course, this did not go according to plan. This is not what they've been building to through their entire offseason schedule, but it's still also just one game. So don't throw everything in the garbage and start all over. Don't throw out all the hard work from the previous offseason. Stay the course, fix what went wrong, improve, and move on to week 2.
And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It is a big play on first down. And even 30 yards. Here's a run. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast. These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. Easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
This one
There it is.
and he's in. Touchdown,
this game.
Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Who did stay in? I guess you can take back that interception.
Now the extra point. He's got it. And the Blues are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Wizards 35, Blues 25.
Fireworks. Oh boy. The whole game is fireworks.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They do not let 28 outside reach. This way dominating this. Hey, you game.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards.
London, Toronto, Houston, New All teams in the same division. It's the way this London team is playing, like this.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
They cornered him.
Touchdown, Wizard. That is second touchdown now.
They won't put these guys
in the season opener. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Really have to make some adjustments.
They'll try here for the extra point.
It's the most points spread up so far in week 1.
He gets it to go, and the Wizards will open it up even further here in this
most points spread up combined too. Both two teams together. Fireworks.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
He did make a little run. Look at Seattle. He was with the quarterback San Antonio last year. He didn't do too good. Now he's back up. So Madden thinks he's a star.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down, they need 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. First down, Blues.
They'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. It's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And the Wizards are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Trying to start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
6-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They'll stick with him again. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
So,
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike.
He's
He's averaging
rushing yards.
over 10 yards per carry. And
Miller put up over 150-something double, so
explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
E.J. Giddens led the league in rushing last year, had 3 running backs over 1,000 yards. This year, we might have more. Yeah, this year we might have more. I think it's getting better as the season go along. Let's keep it cracking here on this ReeceMustSee TV. London starting their season off on a winning note.
They move to 1-0,
being the worst of the worst.
getting the victory to begin the new
St.
campaign.
Louis. Ooh, tough defeat. See how they bounce back. Still got more games live on this ReeceMustSee TV. This is just opening week.
So that'll just about do
Season
it for
2,
Greg Olson.
my global
Our
football
entire
league.
team, I'm Mike
Let's keep it
Tirico.
going.
You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Rookie right there.
For more, log on to
And boom, he just didn't do one of those.
EASports.com.
He did 2.
So long from London.
Get up out of here.